Hey guys, 4C Sis here. Hope you're having a great evening. I want to speak to you about grief and loss. I know it's morbid. I don't want to touch upon this subject, but I feel I have to. It'd probably be therapeutic for me, and maybe it can help someone else that sees this video. I recently had to euthanize a very loving, beautiful cat of mine, Persian cat, Berry. It was very hard. It is still very hard. It just happened 3 days ago, so it's still very raw in the emotion. And a lot of people, not a lot of people, but certain people said, well, maybe you shouldn't get animals anymore because you get too close to them. Other people were like, well, maybe you're just like the crazy cat lady. And I wanted to touch upon the crazy cat lady philosophy and what people think about animal lovers in general. Now, I have had animals, probably more cats than dogs, but animals for 3 decades. I'm a woman of a particular age. We already talk about that. But anyway, when you, I want to speak out for the animal lover because I think a lot of people think animal lovers are kooks, crazy, emotionally immature, whatever it is. It's not that at all. I think that people that love animals, you don't want to be like a hoarder and all this stuff. The cat dies, the dog dies, it's in the freezer. That's not, this is a whole different conversation now. But you have to understand that certain people express their empathy in different ways. And it can be via their love of animals, it can be through their volunteerism with the homeless or children that need. It could be going overseas to other countries to help war torn countries or countries impacted by natural disasters such as earthquakes, tsunamis, etc. So, my reason I think for this particular upload is to number one, when you see someone going through grief, whether it be with a human being or a pet companion, whatever the grief is, your response should not be, well, maybe you shouldn't get so attached. Because if that person didn't have the depth to be attached, they would be missing a part of their humanity. And you would want that person to have that humanity if you were ever in need. So never say, well, you shouldn't get attached or this is not a valid emotion because of XYZ. Keep in mind that emotion that that person is experiencing or feeling or expressing towards whatever it is. It could be Nana's cremated and now the urn's dropped on the floor and we're sweeping her up with, a wet vac or whatever, and people are flipping out. It could be Fluffy, or in my case, Barry. And quite honestly, I don't know what's going on, but it could also be his sister, Bianca, before this week is over. Don't ever negate somebody's emotion because that emotion is what you're going to want or need to be shown to you sooner than later. All right, well, have a good night. And remember, it's never too late to be who you're meant to be. And we'll be chatting again soon. Have a great night. Bye bye.